You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
As you guys know, the Winter Olympics are going to be starting in the People's Republic of China. But Bob Costas has some hard words for the Olympics being held in China. Check this out. Bob Costas, the Olympics deserve all of the disdain and disgust they get for going back to China.
How about that?
Veteran sportscaster Bob Costas hammered the IOC for their appeasement of China as they prepare to launch the Winter Games in Beijing. The Olympics are expected to be a highly restrictive affair between China's limits on press freedoms, Wuhan virus concerns, and the limited number of spectators that will be allowed to attend. CNN's Brian Stelter spoke to Costas on Sunday to get his thoughts on how NBC Universal will handle these storylines along with China's human rights abuses when they broadcast the games next month. Costas began by torching the IOC for hosting the games in China in the first place. Now, I'm reading this here pretty fresh, guys. I don't know what he's actually going to say, but I'm pretty sure it's pretty brutal. He says this, we should preface this by saying that no one could have anticipated COVID, no matter what the venue is. But the IOC deserves all of the disdain and disgust that comes their way for going back to China yet again. They were in Beijing in 2008. They go to Sochi in 2014. They're shameless about this stuff.
Wow.
And so this takes place not only amid COVID, as did the Tokyo Games of a year ago, but as you mentioned, the restrictions on press freedom in the sense that everyone there is being monitored in some way. It isn't just NBC. Any network that broadcasts big sports events is simultaneously in a position and quasi-journalistic at best. You're reporting a news event, and what surrounds it in the case of the Olympics isn't just what's confined to one game in a stadium. You're reporting an event, but you're also promoting the event. So is he saying basically they're promoting Chinese propaganda by holding it there?
Yeah. In other words, he's saying foul on everybody involved for shining a light on China, period. Don't shine. Look, and it's kind of weird, but if you read between the lines here, he's talking about not only their restrictions on freedom of speech, and I'm sure maybe he will get to the human rights issues, but it sounds to me like he's throwing some blame at China over COVID. Am I going nuts here? That he's actually putting a little responsibility on China over COVID. He said this takes
where did COVID come from?
It came out of China. Yeah. Wuhan, I believe.
Okay.
Wuhan? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that'd be Wuhan.
Lab. But I mean, I'm just saying it sounds like Costas, and I wonder if this is why Costas is not going to do the Olympics this year. I don't think he's doing them this year. He handed off the hosting duties.
No, probably not.
To Mike Tirico. Mike Tirico's taking over.
Yeah. If he goes over there, he may disappear with these comments.
You're right. Bob Costas may never be seen again. That's right. Odd. I'm going to tell you, this surprises me though, because Bob Costas has been pretty batshit woke lately. He has. He's been pretty woke, and he's been carried on the leftist narrative pretty strongly over the last couple of 3 years. Great baseball guy. One of the best baseball announcers ever. I grew up listening to him on NBC. But pretty strong remarks from Bob Costas. I don't think anybody should be going to China. Do you, Mr. Matrix? I don't. I don't think we should. No, we shouldn't have any business dealings. And at the end of the day, the Olympics is a business. sponsors will make money. Shame on those sponsors for sponsoring the Olympics and co-signing everything that goes on in China and all that China has been responsible for.
The thing is, this is the third Olympics in China since 2008.
I wonder why.
Third time.
It wouldn't be because they have so much power, would it? Wouldn't be because they have so much power and influence, would it? Over other countries and people involved in the IOC? There wouldn't be any underhanded dealings there from China, right? Right? Interesting. I'm just saying, I mean, come on. China's got funds. We won't get into that, but yeah. Interesting. Interesting that he actually came out and said it. I think that might be the most surprising thing is who said it. We all know the reasons they shouldn't be in China, but Bob Costas actually saying it is pretty surprising, actually.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.